Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, hope you guys have been good. I know it's been a while, and what can I say? Well, I'm sorry, work has been work. Honestly, I don't think it's easy. Actually, not I don't think it's not easy working a full-time job and running a YouTube channel. It's not easy at all. Or running a content or doing content creation that way is right. It's not easy. So salute to the guys that been able to pull it off. But I'm still struggling. Pray for me. um Pending the time I'm able to figure it out, I'm back here again and we move. All right, so in this video I want to talk about 7 unspoken rules of a healthy tech career. Yes. And why am I talking about this? A few weeks ago, one of my friends that owns a boot camp reached out to me to come speak to the students about the realities of the tech space. And honestly, I love speaking to new people in tech because I think the things I'm able to share, things like the reality of the tech space, is if these are very important information that it's nice to have very early in the career, so that you don't have a situation of, oh, what I ordered versus what I got, right? So yes, I went there to have that session, and it was nice, and that was what prompted, what we are doing here today. I just felt like it would be nice to share some of these things, not all of them, because there's no time. That session was for about 2-3 hours, so yeah, I'll be sharing seven of those things. And to be clear, disclaimer, yes, to be clear, disclaimer, these things I'm going to be sharing are from my own perspective, based on my own experience, and definitely the list is very exhaustive, right? So these are just 7. They are definitely a lot more. And I would also like to mention that these things I'm going to be sharing in this video are not things that are usually being taught in at boot camps. They're not even being taught in schools. So these are things that you would have to be, um, these are things that you pick up maybe during mentorship or even through your own experience. So yeah, I'll be sharing just 7 in this video. If this sounds cool to you, make sure to keep watching. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and also share the video. Now, that said, let's get right into it. Mind you, I have my laptop right in front of me. I want this to be as unscripted as possible because I just think the old scripting thing does not really work for me. So I'm just going to wing it. Yeah, that's why I have my talking points here. All right, so the first rule is leave it better than you found it. If you know about Boy Scouts, there's a Boy Scout rule that is actually based on this. And when I was even checking it, to be honest, it was not a Boy Scout rule. It happens that it's actually the Boy Scout rule, right? And when I checked it, let me just read what it says. It says that the Boy Scout rule is a principle adapted from the scouting practice of leaving a campsite cleaner than you found it. That also applies to software development and other fields. So definitely, leaving things better than you met them is not just a software engineering thing, right? It also applies to other fields, and this can come in different ways. It could be a situation where, okay, you are asked to work on a project, and mind you, as a software developer, and even whatever it is you are doing in tech, 90% of the time you'll be working with something that you did not create. So as a software developer, 90% of the time you're working with a project or a system that you did not build from scratch. So you most likely be contributing to something that already exists, right? And because of that, there will most likely be things that you feel like can be improved. And what this rule is saying is that whenever you see things like that, just dedicate a few minutes to just make that improvement. This could be improvement of documentation, code improvement, it could be improvement of processes. However it comes, just make this a part of your process. So this particular rule is something that leaders in the tech space actually do, right? Not just in the tech space, leaders in general. So you doing this shows that you have leadership qualities, and by so doing, your managers would actually trust you with critical parts of the system because they know that you care about the health of the system. And obviously, it also leads to, more sustainable and maintainable code or product, as the case may be. So the second rule is praise in public, give feedback in private. And this is a very nice rule. This is something I try as much as possible to do whenever there's somebody in my team or there's someone that I work with that has done something incredible. I try as much as possible to call them out, maybe during a team meeting or during like a general meeting, right? You give, I think in my company we call it shout outs, right? You can give a shout out to that person that, oh, this person did this person did that, right? But when it comes to giving feedback, so it makes a lot of sense to not give feedback to that person in front of everybody so that they don't feel ashamed. So in my own experience, I find that the best way to give feedback is one-on-one, right? In fact, during a one-on-one, you can express yourself as much as you can. Also try to see things from that person's perspective. So one way that this might play out is, say for instance, you're an engineer and then you are reviewing somebody's code. For me, what I try to do is whenever there's a lot of reviews, there's a lot of comments on somebody's code, I try not to post the comments on GitHub, right? I just try to message the person and, oh, let's hop on a call. If the person has time, let's hop on a call and I just go through the whole code and share my thoughts with you. And I even think that would even be more productive than just dropping comments, right? Obviously, there's a big if here. There's a time constraint if there is time. If there's no time, well, you might just have to drop your comments in a very polite way. And what this does for you in terms of your career is that people will see you as a leader. They will see you as someone that builds people. They will see you as someone that is empathetic, not someone that just goes around and give blame, right? If you are somebody that whenever there's a problem or maybe someone pushed a bug into production, you are quick to point out or try to figure out whose fault was it, you are not a leader. It does not make people love working with you, right? It doesn't mean that, oh, whoever made that mistake would not own up to it or should not be accountable, but it does not help at all when you are throwing blame. And this particular quality is going to be very essential whenever you are being considered for a leadership role. And then number 3 is understand the why. Now, understand the why. Like I wrote here, I said, be an active problem solver who understands the business context, not a passive ticket closer. What this means is that, yes, they've created Jira tickets for you. Oh yeah, do this, oh yeah, do that. Don't just go ahead and do it without understanding what you are doing or why you are doing what you're doing. Always strive to understand the impact of the work you're doing. This makes you, in fact, this is one of the things that separates you from an AI. An AI does not really need to know why or the business impact of what you're asking it to do. So if you are still stuck on that level of just getting things done, not really understanding why we are doing this and why we are doing it this way, right, you are at risk of losing your job to an AI. So this is one of the things that will keep your job intact, being able to understand why are we doing this, because this will also determine, or this will also have an effect on the type of solution that you give. Someone that does not have a good context of the why or of the business impact of what we're trying to do will definitely give a different solution compared to someone that understands the why. Because when you understand the why, when you understand the why, you will actually be able to prefer simpler solution as long as it meets the business requirements. If you don't understand the why, you might be stuck into, oh, I want to get this thing done the best way it can be done, and end up maybe over engineering things. So number four is your health. Take care of your health. See, your health is also a part of your tech stack. See it that way. The people that do the best work are the people that are in the right or in the best frame of mind. So one of my mentees, one of the guys I mentor, there's something he does. Whenever he's tired, he goes ahead and still keeps writing code. He keeps writing code, writes code, and every single time he does that, he ends up creating more bugs than he's trying to fix. So one day I just called him. I said, guy, whenever you feel that you are tired, just stop and rest. See, nobody is going to celebrate you when you are tired and you are still pushing. When you keep pushing, you don't sleep, you don't exercise, you don't have time for your family, it does not help anybody. You are most useful when you are at your best. And a large chunk of this relies on your health, both your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health. So make sure to always take care of this. And then number 5 is protect your focus. Protect your focus. See, there is something called deep work. Deep work is just focusing on something for an extended period of time. Your value as a professional, your value or your greatest value as a software engineer or a designer or at whatever it is that you are doing, it lies in how much deep work you're able to do. So it is important that you're able to protect your time. Or how did I put it? Yes, protect your focus. Yes, at times you would have to join meetings, you would have to unblock somebody, but always carve out good chunks of time to get things done. I do this a lot at work, and I've seen a lot of people do it too. You can just block like 2-3 hours on your calendar, and I mean, good thing is that Google Meet already has this. Google Calendar already has this. So if you go to your Google Calendar, you can just block out a chunk of time, and it will just target focus time. Take out that time to get stuff done. That is the best way to be productive. If you just live your day to day and you don't carve out this chunk of time, right, you won't be in control of your day, right? Because the way the world is and the way work generally is that people will constantly come to take your attention. People will constantly come for your attention. People will come for the things you have to offer. Unless you are useless at work, there will always be people coming to you for help, people that will need your attention. And you still have, if you don't protect your attention, eventually it's these same people that are craving your attention that will say that you are not making impact because you are not getting any deep work done. And guess what? Once you're able to take charge of your time, you'll be able to do a lot of significant work, which will eventually translate to promotion because you are getting things done and not just things, significant work. So number 6 is build relationships before you need them. How do I put this? Networking is it's a long-term investment in human connections, genuine human connections. It's not a short-term transaction. So if you treat networking or relationships as a short-term transaction, you won't build any reasonable connection. You won't build any reasonable relationship. And the ways you can show this is genuinely caring for the people you work with, right? Reach out to them, ask them how their weekend was. Reach out to them, ask them how their weekend was. Genuinely care about what goes on in their lives, right? Once in a while, when I am on a call with some of my teammates, maybe there's something happening and we need to just quickly jump on a call. Once we jump on a call, the first thing I usually ask is, oh, how are you doing? How was your night? Or how was your weekend? And then we just gist for like 10 minutes before we get into the actual discussion. Assuming or as long as it's not a very urgent thing that we have to treat. And then there's this lady in my current place of work that every single month, on the first day of every single month, she sends happy new month to every single person in the company. Everyone knows her. In fact, every first day of the month, we are expecting a message from this lady, right? One way or the other, she has engraved her name in everyone's heart. That is how to build connection. That is how to build a relationship. And guess what? This relationship will come in handy because at times, God forbid, if you are ever in need of a job in the future, is these previous colleagues that will be part of your network that will be able to refer you to jobs. And whenever you start a new job or you are starting a new job, they will always ask for reference from your previous job. Let's assume that you do not have any relationship with anybody. How are you going to navigate that? You see that it is very essential that you build relationships now. And then lastly, number 7, never stop being a beginner. See, this is one of my own lifelong principles. I never want to stop being a beginner at something, right? It doesn't mean that, you will become an expert at the things you do. But even though you are being an expert at something, make sure you are learning something new. It's a way to say that learning never stops. The day you stop learning is the day you start dying. I'm sure you'll have heard about this, or you'll have heard this multiple times from different people, but it is the truth. right? It doesn't mean is that day you will actually die, but it means is that day, in this context, is that day that your career starts retrogressing. So never stop learning. And this does two things for you. Number one, it prevents your skills from becoming obsolete because you keep learning new things. So there's never a time that you don't know what is going on in the tech space. That's number one. Number two, it makes you more empathetic, right? Because you know how how it looks, yeah, you know how it feels being a learner. It means you'll be more empathetic towards people that are learning. You'll be more empathetic towards your mentees. And I mean, this is a bonus. It also, like, it makes you, how do I put it? It makes you more creative in your problem solving skill, or how do I, anyhow you want to put it. It makes you more creative. Why? Because you have a wider range of knowledge that you are pulling, or they are pulling inspiration from. So don't get stuck on, don't fall into that trap of just feeling like, oh, you are an expert at something and that is enough. It is never enough. This is the tech space we are talking about. You have to always keep learning. So these are the 7 things that I'm sharing in this video, 7 unspoken rules of a healthy tech career. Let me go over them again. Number 1, leave things better than you found them. Number 2, praise in public and give feedback in private. Number 3, always understand the why. That talks about impact. Then number 4, prioritize your health. I mentioned that your health is a part of your tech stack. Then number 5, protect your focus, right? Always focus, always prioritize deep work, always find time for deep work. Then number 6, build relationships before you need them. Number 7, never stop being a beginner. Frameworks, code, languages, they will come and they will go. They will always change. Tools will always change. But you see, these things, these are the things that actually build your career. These are things that last. And these are the things that you will leverage on to climb the ladder, because they are your greatest professional assets. Yes, you can know 5 languages, 4 frameworks, but if you don't have these qualities, if you don't pay attention to these rules I've shared and a lot more, right, your tech career might be cut short, or you might become stagnant. So I hope this helps. That'll be all for this video. So like I said, there are a lot more rules. If you'd like to share some other ones, drop them in the comment section and let me know if you agree with any of these rules or all of them, or you disagree with any of them. Drop in the comment section and let us talk. If this has been worth your time, please make sure to like please make sure to like the video, share the video with anyone that you feel would benefit from this greatly, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, keep believing, keep growing, and keep glowing. Peace.